It's the season of sunburns, overpriced lemonade, and the eternal struggle of wearing black to an outdoor event. But forget the heat wave, because this summer the real fire is on stage. And yes, we're talking about Lady Gaga. Now brace yourself for a deep dive into the hottest tickets in town, the most extravagant shows, and a few surprises that will make you question your life choices. You heard that right, folks. Little monsters unite, because Mother Monster is back, and this time she's bringing the heat, glitter, and maybe a few surprises up her sparkly sleeve. Now the details are as elusive as a gluten-free cupcake at a Monster Ball after party, but insiders are already spilling the tea on what promises to be the biggest, boldest, most theatrical tour of the year. So what can you expect? For starters, get ready for a night that's part concert, part immersive theater, and part trip to the disco inferno. Rumors are swirling that Gaga is taking us on a journey through her greatest hits, but with a twist. Each era of her career might be reimagined through a new lens. Think Born This Way, but with a touch of Broadway. Imagine Poker Face played as a honky-tonk piano ballad. Picture the electro beats of Just Dance mixed with a dash of Cirque du Soleil acrobatics. Don't rule out a few curveballs either. Could we see a duet with Tony Bennett on Top of the World? Maybe a surprise appearance by the cast of American Horror Story, Asylum. Who knows? Gaga is the queen of keeping us guessing. Speaking of which, let's talk about the stage design, because if the rumors are true, it will be nothing short of spectacular. Reports are suggesting a floating piano, aerial silks, and enough costume changes to make your jaw drop faster than a bad joke at a Lady Gaga roast. And don't forget about the holograms. They're reportedly going all out. This could be the first tour where the line between reality and fantasy blurs faster than a strobe light in a David Fincher movie. Now here's the kicker. Apparently some shows will feature a costume made entirely of recycled disco balls. Now we're not sure if that means the entire outfit or just an accessory, but if Mother Monster appears wearing a full-length gown made of disco balls, we're gonna lose our sequins. And yes, she will probably descend from the ceiling. Now we won't spoil the fun by giving away all the surprises, but let's just say if you've ever dreamed of being trapped in an elevator with Lady Gaga, this tour might just make that dream come true. Don't worry though, it'll be worth it. From disco balls to decibel levels that could shatter glass, Dua Lipa is serving looks and tunes that stick in your head longer than that one demo song on your mixtape. So what can you expect from her show? First up, a healthy dose of maximalism. If Dua's music videos are any indication, her stage presence is sleek, futuristic, and dripping with chrome. Imagine a cyborg disco queen commanding the stage with killer dance moves and enough glitter to blind you for a week. Then there's the music, honey. This tour is in support of her latest album, Agent 007. So expect a healthy dose of spy-themed anthems alongside her greatest hits. And let's face it, when it comes to singing about betrayal, heartbreak, and revenge, Dua is the modern-day Nancy Sinatra with a killer beat, and you better bet there will be those iconic dance breaks. We're talking synchronized robotic moves, body rolls that defy gravity, and splits that will put any yoga instructor to shame. Don't be surprised if you find yourself questioning your life choices during those moments, and prepare for the classics like Levitating and Don't Start Now. These are sing-alongs that'll have you dancing in the aisles, even if your rhythm is best described as a seizure on the dance floor. Now let's talk pyrotechnics, because Dua knows how to make an entrance. Expect a healthy dose of fireworks, confetti cannons, and enough dry ice to make you feel like you're entering a James Bond villain's lair. Seriously. Well, they'll have you reaching for your sunglasses, but don't bother because it's all just smoke and mirrors. Dua's got you hypnotized. Next up is the one and only, the incomparable, the swiftest of them all, Taylor Swift. And here's the thing, folks. We know she's fresh off her record-breaking Eras tour, but who says that has to stop her? This tour is being billed as the Vault Sessions, which sounds like a trip to the dentist, but trust us, it's so much more. Basically, Taylor's going to dust off those unreleased demos and B-sides that we've been dying to hear live. Think of it as a chance to experience the rawness of her songwriting without the polish of a full-on music video production. It's like eavesdropping on Taylor in her jam session. Now, word on the street is that the set list is going to be shorter, more intimate, and filled with fan favorites that have been tragically underplayed throughout her career. No stadium rock anthems, just raw vocals and stripped-down instrumentals. And speaking of instrumentals, don't expect a full-on band. This tour is all about Taylor and her trusty guitar. And if that doesn't scream intimacy, we don't know what does. But wait, there's more. Rumor has it that the stage setup is going to be unconventional. Think couches instead of risers, coffee tables instead of monitors. It's like crashing Taylor's living room jam session. Except you're paying for it. And let's face it, we'd pay for the privilege of hearing her play All Too Well while sipping wine on a Tuesday night. Now, before you rush to book your tickets, remember that this tour is all about the stripped-down experience. No elaborate stage productions, no backup dancers, just Taylor and her guitar and a whole lot of unreleased music. So if you're a diehard fan that wants to hear everything she's ever written, this tour is for you. But if you prefer your pop princesses with a side of pyrotechnics, you might be slightly disappointed. Just saying, now, if we told you Beyonce was dropping new music, you'd probably faint. And hey, we wouldn't blame you. So imagine our surprise when rumors started swirling about a surprise mini tour this summer. That's right, sources close to Queen Bey are saying she's itching to hit the stage again, and this time she's bringing along her alter ego, Sasha Fierce. Can you say Sasha Fierce? The tour is rumored to be in support of her critically acclaimed Act On Tour, a musical journey that pays homage to her country roots. So, what can you expect? For starters, a healthier dose of twang. We're talking pedal steel guitars, banjos, and lyrics that'll make you yearn for wide open spaces and cowboy boots. Now, don't worry. We're not suggesting Beyonce is suddenly going full-on country. She's just adding a touch of Americana to her R&B swagger. Think Dolly Parton meets Destiny's Child, and you'll be in the right headspace. As for the set list, it's rumored to be a deep dive into the Act 2 era, complete with unreleased tracks and acoustic renditions of her greatest hits. In other words, the ultimate Beyonce sing-along without the full-on marching band. And speaking of the band, don't expect a full-on rock ensemble. This tour is all about keeping things intimate and focused on Beyonce's powerhouse vocals and that killer guitar work. Now, you might be wondering why the secrecy. Well, Beyonce has a history of dropping surprise albums and tours. And given the current state of the music industry, she probably wants to keep things unpredictable. Plus, with all the rumors surrounding her next big move, who knows what she might throw at us next. And then there's Rihanna, the woman who can make heads turn while wearing a t-shirt and jeans. Now, here's the deal. We know she's been busy launching a baby, a beauty empire, and a lingerie line. But the question on every Fenty fan's lips is, will she ever hit the stage again? Well, sources close to Riri say that not only is she itching to perform, she's got new music cooking that could blow the charts away. So what can you expect from a Rihanna concert in 2025? Well, for starters, plenty of skin. Rihanna isn't known for playing it safe when it comes to fashion, and we can guarantee she'll make heads turn with daring outfits that leave little to the imagination. Just try counting the number of outfit changes she manages in one show. As for the music, expect a high-energy mix of her greatest hits, including Umbrella, Diamonds, and Rude Boy. But don't rule out some brand new tracks that could potentially be featured on her upcoming album. Now, we know what you're thinking. What about Chris Brown? Will he make an appearance? Well, let's just say it's not a collaboration we're crossing our fingers for, and it's definitely not happening anytime soon. Instead, Rihanna's dancers will be stealing the spotlight with their flawless choreography and seriously cool vibes. Just try not to stare at them while she performs. We know it's hard, but you've got to try. Overall, a Rihanna concert is like a breath of fresh air in the world of pop music. She's confident, unapologetic, and not afraid to experiment both musically and visually. So if you're a fan of bold statements and bops that stick in your head for days, Rihanna is definitely worth catching live. You want more from pop culture's elite? We got you covered. Click here for more updates on your favorite artists and the hottest tours hitting the road this year. And hey, don't forget to subscribe because we're just getting started.